So today I'm going to be doing a Shop Miss A makeup review or first impressions. This is the look that I created with the stuff that I had. If you like these kind of videos, leave me a comment in the comments below and give me a good old like, just because then I know you like these kind of things. I'm going to pretty much do all the makeup, and then at the end there'll be all my thoughts and things, just because then it kind of shortens down the video so it's not like as long if I do something, talk about it, do something, talk about it. Anywho, so without further ado, let's just get into this video. If I'm wearing something that isn't, I'll put it in. I'm going to obviously use some foundation so you can kind of see how some of this stuff works with foundation, but I don't have foundation, and then I don't have eyelash glue. I have bought some, but it hasn't come in yet. So with that being said, I will let you know everything that I'm using and then my final thoughts on it.
Baby, it's whatever. All this ever about you long gone, it don't matter. Tell me you're no good. I'm brushing away, do you? The weight of you, of my shoulders. Done with my cigarette, and when all the smoke is clear, I'm brushing away, do you? The weight of you, the weight of you. Don't need a no Tell me you're no good. I'm brushing away, do you? The weight of you, of my shoulders. Done with my cigarette, and when all the smoke is clear, I'm brushing away, do you? The weight of you, the weight of you. Don't need a no to tell me you're no good. I'm brushing away, do you, the weight of you, of my shoulders. Done with my cigarette, and when all the smoke is clear, I'm brushing away, do you, the weight of you, the weight of you. Don't need another man.
Okay, so that was everything. Delete that part. Okay, so please ignore my teeth. All right, so my final thoughts on all of the products are as follows. So number one, the Wonder Blender. This is the soft one. It was super hard at first, and then it's gotten a bit, like, as it's gotten used and whatever, it's a little bit softer. I'm thinking this is gonna stain really badly, just like my other one's really light too. The other one's like a light pink color. I really like this one. I have already purchased, oh shit, throwing them around. Yes, it's an AOA little thingy. I have purchased another one of these already. I haven't gotten it in the mail yet, but I do like it. I feel like I'm going to need a few of them because the staining's probably going to annoy me a little bit. Okay. The Pawpaw AOA Studio Liquid Concealer in Sand. So this isn't bad. I do feel like I'm probably going to have to make sure I'm wearing foundation with it. When I look at it, it's a different color. It didn't cover my bags very well. It actually, like, it doesn't hide them, so I don't know. It does say that it's a medium to full coverage. I'm definitely gonna say it's low to medium coverage. If you have dark bags under your eyes, I don't think this will work. This will probably really be nice for like blemishes like zit areas maybe, but this is definitely not a bag cover upper if you do have darker circles underneath your eyes. That being said, the finish is pretty nice. The color was a little bit lighter than my skin, but that's kind of what you get for what you pay for. Obviously, it's kind of almost like going to the dollar store and buying something from the dollar store, right? Because it's super inexpensive. Not that I'm actually saying this stuff is like dollar store quality. I'm just saying that's how inexpensive it is. And because you're getting it online and you can't go test it out, there isn't really a place to test it out other than picking up something like this. So it's a bit light for my skin tone. Okay, and then there was the AOA the AOA Wonder Brow Tinted Brow Pomade, and this is in, I think, medium. It should be medium. Yeah, this is medium. So you saw, I think, that this came out when I first opened it. I had a really hard time smoothing it on. It is not smooth. It is not smooth at all. It was so hard to use, and I'm kind of choked at myself because, yeah, you'll see in another video coming out that I've actually purchased another one of these because they were super inexpensive and there wasn't very many of them left. I don't know if the other one's gonna be better. This one was hard, so you could hear it like moving around when I first opened it up. It's now kind of stuck to the insides, but it is really hard to like spread on my eyebrows, which is why they look so great. They don't look great. The color would be fine. Like, the color isn't the problem. The problem is like how inconsistent it spreads on. So, other than the fact that I have already purchased this, again, I won't repurchase this. And I don't think I'll repurchase the concealer. All right, so then I missed this, but this is the AOA Perfect Setting Powder. This is in matte translucent. Honestly, I would buy this again. This, I don't know if you can tell, but it's made my skin look a bit nicer. Obviously, I've got these bumps everywhere. My skin has been horrendous lately. But for a cheap powder that kind of just blends and makes it like nice, I would probably buy this again. I am going to test it out with other stuff. I do use different concealers, like the Fenty Beauty concealer is my like go-to at this point, and a Morphe one right now. So I'm going to test that out with this and see if it makes my skin look super nice still. I mean, my skin's been acting all sorts of awful lately, so honestly, even if it doesn't look that great, it's probably because of my skin, but I would definitely repurchase this. All right, moving on to the eyeshadows. So these were very inexpensive. They were, so one is sultry and one is terracotta. I actually really like these. When I did the first watch of this, I did not think that this was gonna have any color on my eyes. It looked really nice. You added a bit, it was one of those eyeshadows where you have to add more to it to continue to get it to build up the color, which is completely fine considering they're not very expensive. So totally like that. Obviously, if I would have thought this through a little bit more, I probably would have bought pinker eyeshadows or something a little bit more on the neutral side. The terracotta, not so neutral, it's very orangey, but I like it. I actually really like it. They blended really well. I didn't have a problem putting them on, other than the lighter one where obviously my skin tone in it is very similar. So those I will definitely repurchase again. Now for these here, these are the Liquid Diamond Illuminators. They look very similar. I did not realize when I purchased these that these looked super identical. One of them is actually in Opulence, and then this one is Barbie Dream. So yeah, they're very, very similar. I don't dislike them. I want to see how they wear. I wonder if I'm going to get creasing in them at all. They have finally dried down. They took a little while to dry, but they have dried down, which is nice. But I kind of want to see how long they'll actually last on my face. I'm more worried that they're not going to last very long and then I'm going to get creasing, so that. But those were pretty inexpensive as well, and other than the fact that they look super identical, that, yeah. Then I bought the AOA Studio Wonder Baked Eyeshadow in, this is in Seashell. This I use for my inner corners and as my highlight. So honestly, it's very bright. It is really nice. I probably would have used this on top of this area. I hadn't had to be trying out one of these, but I actually really like that. I even like that as a highlighter. I might need to pick up another one or two. So that is very nice. The eyelashes are nice feeling. These ones are very long. I did not think the jean were as long as they were. The lady in the photo, because when you go on the website, there's a photo of them wearing them. She looked like she didn't have as long of eyelashes, so yeah, but they are very extravagant. They sit on the eyes nice. I'm gonna have to cut them down. Obviously, they are way too long for my eyelids. They look like they're drooping, and obviously I'm gonna have to cut the corners off here, but I didn't really do that. I should have before I tested them out, but I just wanted to see. I'll just take a pair of my Ardell lashes and stick them with them and trim off what is too long, but they are, obviously they're fake looking. They are fake mink lashes, but they are not supposed to look super real. I have purchased, I think, a few other lashes, so I'm hoping those ones look a little bit more real than these ones do, but these would be great for a Halloween party or just a party. I just need to cut them down. Obviously, I haven't tried their eyelash glue. That is something that is going to be in another video. I have purchased their eyelash glue, so stay tuned for another video if you like these kind of things. I will be doing another test out video. All right, and then the last thing that we used was this lip tattoo. This is in bright pink. Well, the whole point of this is it's supposed to go on your lips, dry down. You're supposed to be able to pull off a layer of it, the dried layer, and it's supposed to stain underneath your lips. Did it do that? Yes. Not evenly. It does not look even at all. You can see that it's a bit stained, mostly here. I honestly think it's because my lips are a little bit dry. I do use a lip mask every night, but they're a bit drier, so yeah. I mean, my lips are stained, my teeth are stained, and it took about almost 4 minutes for it to dry down, which kind of peeved me off but I guess if they're gonna stain your lips all day and you don't want to wear lipstick, cool. Will I be purchasing this? No. Will I use it? Maybe. I'll probably use a brush though next time to see if I can get it a little bit more evenly. I didn't really like the way this went on, so I'll probably use a brush and retry it. So that was everything in this Shop Miss A try on. So out of the 11 items that I did purchase that were makeup related, I won't be repurchasing 3 of them. Well, I hope you guys are staying safe and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!